In today's video, I'm going to be touring a base that I was a part of in 2B2T in 2018, and I decided to build a bunch of things, and I'm just going to be showing loads of different things in this video around the base. I've wanted to make this for a pretty long time, so here it is. This base right here is called the Fire Nation base. Now, this was made by some other people originally. I wasn't one of the original people that were there. I'm basically just going to be going around the entire thing. It might take a long time to record because this thing is pretty big, and yeah. Basically, we're just going to be touring it because why not? So the start of the start of the base is here. I believe this was just like a notice board where there's a bunch of information about different things. Not too sure what was on there. I'm pretty sure it was just like some messages that people needed to read when other people were offline or whatever, and they came back online. But anyway, here's the entry of the base. Now, this was originally based off Fire Nation from Avatar. Now, I'm not an anime fan, so I had no idea what it was, and I still don't really know what it is. But basically, the person that like started the base was a big fan of it or something, so they decided to do this because it kind of looks cool. So yeah, that's kind of where the idea came from for the base, and I joined like a year and a half later or something. And you could also say this is where the base starts. Basically, up here there was like a sign of where people had like joined the base. So for example, I'm pretty sure mine was here and it had like the date of when I've joined the base, and then there was a few other people here, and then one of my old friends was down there as well. And then over this way you've got a stash with a bunch of duped items, because there was the donkey glitch where you could basically have like the chest on the back of a donkey and you'd put it like through a portal or something, and it would just like dupe everything in the chest, which was pretty nuts, but I wasn't really involved in that. So yeah, my only involvement with this base and the people that were in this base is that I basically traveled 2 million blocks to this to build something, because the base was kind of dead. So that's basically what happened. When I was building stuff, no one was really active, so it's kind of like I was the only one online. So the owner of the base, well, there's actually 2 owners, I believe. Like, they probably have no idea I'm making this video. But yeah, one of them had like this underground house, which was really sick. There's so much to show in this base. There's a bunch of these cool buildings, like I said, based off Fire Nation. And then also the same guy that built these and the underground house, he built these 2 massive things when I was playing as well. Which is really sick. Like, this is really nice. Like, look at this. And then you got this bridge going to the other side. And then he was going to turn this into like an end one, but I don't think he had enough time. And then coming along this way, there's like a swamp with like this mysterious wizard tower or something. Coming along this way, there's another bridge, which clearly wasn't finished. Here's where someone was going to build something else, I believe. Coming over this way, there's more of the same buildings. And then here was going to be a factory. Someone was going to build a massive factory, like on this giant plane, which would be pretty nuts if it managed to get finished. And this is another house someone was going to build. I can't really remember the name of what this is called. It's like not medieval, but something else. I can't really remember the name of it. Like, that was going to be super detailed and it would have looked really nice if it was finished. And then here there's like this little forest with a bunch of little buildings. I had nothing to do with anything I've showed so far. My side of the base is like over there, and I'll show it in a little bit. The landscaping that they've done is really nice. Now, I don't really know if anyone would like me to say their names, but this is another person that built on the base. And, well, it's not a person, it's just a building. But someone else built this, and this was like their whole thing on the base that they were going to do. And look at this, they've literally blown this up with like TNT. And it was going to be like a massive library, I believe, which would have been absolutely insane. Like, the amount of time this must have took to blow up is crazy. Like, I don't really want to think about having to do that, especially in survival. And at the time on 2B2T, it was like really bad TPS, so it took ages to load. And look at all these like little faces that they've done. Look, there's like staircases here. You have to do the entire thing correctly, with the stairs going the right way and the slabs and everything, which is just nuts. So that is pretty insane by itself, and it's not even finished. Also, pay attention to how this is on a mesa, but it's actually just got sand all over it. So they've gone and placed sand all over the entire mesa. The amount of time and effort people put into this type of stuff is insane. And then the same person that built most of the original stuff built this entire thing right here. Because I'm on 1.8, I believe some of the stuff isn't showing. But yeah, as you can see, you can go all the way up to the top, and it's got like a sign saying who built it or something. Now, I've just seen this, and I have no idea what that is. I literally never seen that when I was playing the Zova. That might have been a building, but it's just got new blocks, and they're not loading in. So maybe if I went on 1.12, that would have loaded in properly, but I'm not too sure. I'm on 1.8, so maybe some stuff isn't going to load. As well as the desert over there, you can see this is all just like grass. Like they've made this into a spruce biome. I don't know how, but they have. And then there's like this really detailed bridge, which is really nice. It's got all the wood in the right direction, which is a really annoying thing to do sometimes. And then, yeah, it's just a really clean bridge. And then here you've got like a Enderman spawner, I believe it is. Enderman or villager, I can't remember. I believe it's Enderman, but I have no idea how those type of things work. And then look at this like natural bridge that someone made. It's insane. It's so good. I wish I could credit everyone, but I don't want to like say people's names just in case they don't want to be mentioned. And look at this. And then this house right here is one of the original founders of the base. So they've basically got like this windy spiral staircase going up, and they've got like a bedroom. This is actually really cool down here. I kind of like this. And then going out to the balcony, got a bunch of other things. It's a pretty detailed house. Like when they've done the wood like this on the corners, I think that looks really nice. Like they clearly know how to build, like look how detailed it is. And then finally coming on to my part of the base, literally everything over here is what I've built. So I had this sign right here and it basically had a bunch of information. No, it didn't have anything on it, but here said this is like Zova's part of the base or something like that. And then here is basically me explaining everything that I've done and when I did it or something like that. This is in like mid 2018 when I was building this, I believe, or the end of 2017. But yeah, this is the first thing I built. So imagine nothing is here. I started off with this wall right here, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to build something like really detailed to show off that I can build something cool. This literally makes no sense. It's just a wall with like a cool design around it, and I just did these 4 things, and then I made a little entry. And as you can see, the stairs and everything is very detailed. I've managed to build this like king on a throne, and then also in the background there's like lava, stone, dirt, grass, sky, a tree, and the sun. This is just the first level. I had no idea what to build on this. I remember there was just loads of mobs around it, which was really annoying. But down here's like a little storage area that I made, and this is really clean, like red and quartz. Oh, it goes really well together. And all these chests were organized. These ones were like filled with blocks. And then coming up this ladder, you've got the upstairs area, which I believe I built pretty quickly. Basically just a bed. Here I had some item frames with like some original armor that I had from like 2017. And then you go up again and you can just kind of have a view of everything. And then on the second floor, look at the detail in the roof. It's got like the support beams. I was going to put them here, but it's either you have them that way or you have them the other way. And it just doesn't fit in this type of area, if you know what I mean. And then in here I built a dinosaur. I've copied this off YouTube. But I can actually build like most of this, or like a very close version of it, just off the top of my head. And then of course it's like a perfect circle. You do the 5 and then the 3 and then the 2, 1, 2, you know. And then this roof was really annoying to make actually. I wanted it to be kind of detailed and not look stupid because it was like a really weird shape. So I kind of had to do like 2 and then 1, 2. So it's just like this massive tower basically. And then on the outside, this is like a very detailed window. You can see there's like stairs. So I've gone like slab, stair, 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 slab, and then done the same thing for the rest of the windows with the 2 wood on the side, and then having a block here, then 2 stairs. Kind of over detailed, but you know, it looks cool in the end. And then I've got like these cobblestone walls connecting it to the roof and everything. And then when you come through here, there's another circle. It's just like a cool room that I made with like glowstone, slabs, wood. Now, I don't know if to show this next part yet because this is like pretty crazy. Like this is the best thing I've ever built in Minecraft. If I go down there, do I do it? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. This is all built by hand, by the way, like in survival, like literally just like towering up like this and then dropping all the way down to the bottom, building it up again, spiral staircase going down. Obviously the blocks are duplicated, but it takes a very long time. And then this giant skeleton thing right here, I was going to build it into my Minecraft skin, but then I was like, does it fit? Does it look normal? And I just kind of left it with like this mesa skeleton thing, which actually doesn't look too bad. Now this floor is made out of obsidian with gold around. Honestly, showing this next part is like kind of crazy. So this is all built in survival. I mined this entire thing out. This is underground. So pickaxe, 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 every level from all the way up here. Let me just get this obsidian real quick. So as you can see, this has been dug out completely, like literally from the top. I didn't use TNT or anything, it's actually just stone. This was all stone and I just mined all of it. So yeah, those look pretty cool, the way they're holding up the roof. And then this kind of looks a little bit stupid. I wasn't really sure what to do with these. Maybe I should have put something here like a sword or a shield or something. But this being built out of obsidian, you can imagine it's pretty hard to grief. And yeah, this is just massive. Like I literally went up one by one on this wall. Like you can imagine how long that took, especially with bad TPS. Like it just constantly rubber banding and you're lagging loads. The next part is pretty interesting. So this is my skin from the time that I was playing. And also this is one massive circle. I remember this was actually pretty hard to do. But yeah, here's basically me standing on top of like a sign that said like built by Zova or whatever. The arms actually look pretty sick with like the red and the yellow. And then obviously I'm wearing like a builder's cap with some obsidian. And then I've got the classic Optifine cape, the black and yellow. All of this built by hand once again. Don't know what was wrong with me. I had so much time on my hand and I was like so motivated. Like imagine having the motivation to be able to build all of that, just going up, 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 over and over again. I wish. Where is that motivation now? I need it. And then there's this house that I built, copied off YouTube once again. I just wanted like a house because I didn't really have a house. Like literally that isn't much of a house, it's just like a cool build. So I was gonna have like multiple rooms. Yeah, I didn't really have time to finish it. I didn't really know what to put inside of it. And then also as well, I built this UFO, so it's got water coming down. And if I just go out a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't have a great shape to it, to be honest. But it's just kind of like the idea of having like this big water beam going down, and it still looks pretty cool. Like if you go to the top, you can kind of see everything, but my render distance is way too low. But yeah, if you're up here and you have like max render distance, you can literally see the entire base. And then I don't think there's anything else that I've built actually, except for this thing. I was going to build the biggest castle on the server, but obviously that's pretty hard to do with this shape. Like I had no idea how to build a castle. Basically I was just going to build loads of massive stone buildings inside, but I didn't really have enough blocks because I believe this is like 20 stacks of stone brick or something ridiculous, probably way more to be honest. Also, I was going to build like a massive underwater base right here, but obviously I didn't finish that. It literally started, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to block up all the water and everything, it's gonna be a pain. As well, it's good that this is made out of obsidian because I'm pretty sure it's impossible to blow up with TNT. So yeah, that will definitely still be there. If anyone visits this, make sure to send me screenshots because that will actually be sick to see.